and welcome back. It is Friday Favorites and Flops, and I hope you all had a wonderful week. For those of you who were at IMATS that I met, thank you guys so much for coming up to me. IMATS was just amazing as far as being with people and meeting y'all and hanging out with my friends, and so I think that that is like the general thing for IMATS for me, because the lines are really long. If you expect to get anything at IMATS, you better be prepared to be waiting in line. One of the groups of girls that actually were subscribers, but I hate calling people that, but they did watch my channel that I met, happened to be on my flight home. I had a layover in Phoenix, and they had with them a friend who came to wait in line for them while they walked around and shopped. I was like, that is an amazing friend. I need to find someone who isn't as obsessed with makeup as I am, and they don't mind waiting in line for me. Expect a haul from the trip there. I asked y'all on Instagram if you were interested in a haul of everything. I was just gonna show the stuff that I bought while we were in LA. I did, as you guys saw, get a lot of stuff. We visited a lot of different places like Murad Spa and Jouer Cosmetics offices, and we went to several after parties, and so there were some press items that I got. And I asked y'all if you wanted to see everything. Almost everyone replied yes. So I'm going to separate it into two different videos. I'm going to do first the haul, and second I'm going to do a video just talking a little bit more about the experience and showing you guys what we got from the different events. And I'll go over, you know, what we did in those events if you're interested. So those should be up soon. I'm just trying to get, I put a lot of like lip gloss videos up this week. I'm sorry, a lot of lip products were coming in, and I kind of just put up the lip gloss videos, so I hope you guys don't mind. It was like the Mrslolalynn lip gloss week around here. Anyways, I'm gonna get into my Friday favorites and show y'all what I've been loving throughout the week. So one of the products that I've had for a while and I keep meaning to do a tutorial on is the Sigma and Light Collection palette. Now this palette is, I believe, $39. It is a really gorgeous neutral palette. I am wearing this palette today, and it is a tutorial that I filmed for Valentine's Day. It's like a soft romantic look, and I also had an updo, which I already took down, but if you guys are interested in that, definitely keep an eye out. Just an idea for Valentine's Day. But what I really love about this palette is it's really a soft, warm palette. It has a lot of pinky but warm pink colors in it, as opposed to the Naked 3 is more cool tone pinks. This color right here towards the bottom, it doesn't look like it's much, but it's really a pigmented, nice pink transition color. And the one next to it is just a really gorgeous, almost pinky coppery color. I really love this palette. I find the pigmentation of the shadows, there's another one of the shadows. See, they're very deceiving because you swatch them, it looks light, and then you put them on your eyes and they're so much more pigmented and darker than they even appear like swatched on your finger. So I was really surprised by this palette. I found the shadows blended really nicely. There's this really gorgeous taupey shade right here. Comes with 12 shadows. I find the colors, like I said, are very blendable and very pigmented. So I did create this look today, and keep an eye out for it. I'm going to try and do a darker, more sultry look for Valentine's Day using the same palette, so at least you'll get two different looks. But definitely been something that I have been really gravitating towards this week. Another thing, I'm not going to go too much into it, I did post on my Instagram, this bronzer from Jane has honestly been a bronzer that I have not been able to stop using for the past 2 months. I have a ton of bronzers, but I just keep going to this one. It's great. It is called, it's in the color Inspire. It's a really nice matte bronzer. Really great for a lighter skin tone. It's not too much, it's not too dark, it's not too orange. It's a great color. What I love about it is that it's matte, and so I can use it to contour, and I can also use it to like bronze up and blend out. Also, you can use this as an eyeshadow as well. It's definitely a great all-around product. I always forget about using bronzers as eyeshadows or like transition colors, but basically a transition color is a small bronzer anyway. So really been loving this bronzer from Jane. You can find Jane products at Ulta. I think that this retails for $13. So it's definitely over $10 where you can use your $3.50 off coupon. Jane does a lot of buy one, get one 50% off. So anyways, just try and shop when you can get a good discount. But I highly recommend the Jane bronzer. They do have a darker bronzer if you're a little bit darker complected than I am. So there are some options, but the quality is really nice, and I definitely appreciate this color in Inspire. I had heard a lot about Anastasia's new Dip Brow Pomade. Now, my good friend Lizzie from What Would Lizzie Do did an entire video on her brows, which I always am like staring at and admiring. And let me tell you, her brows are just as perfection in real life as they are on her videos. Because I literally got like this close to her face. I'm like, let me get a good look at you. Is that an illusion, or your brows really look that amazing? But she totally sold me on this Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade. Now, it's a waterproof pomade. I have the color blonde here. I thought it would be a little bit more tacky than it is. It's a combination of a mousse and a stiff it's not as stiff as I thought it would be, but it's, I don't know, it's not as liquidy as you think it is. So you dip it in, it definitely automatically makes an indentation. It's such a combination between, like I said, like a pomade and a mousse. So it's a really great consistency, not too soft, not too hard, which is what I think she was going for, and definitely hit the money on the mark. Hit it on the mark, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I think this retails for $18, which is a great, great price. Comes with a lot of product, and you really do not need a lot. I just use an angle brush. It's waterproof, it stays all day. You can get a nice crisp line and fill in your brows. I love this. I used it all the time at IMATS. If you want to get an even crisper line, I highly recommend the Anastasia Brow Wiz. It's like what I live and swear by. So I have major brow problems, and I know, you know that saying like, don't let anyone with bad brows tell you bleep about life, because, you know, it's true. Like, if anyone with really bad brows is telling you, you know, about brow products, you're like, I'm sorry, your brows are awful. I'm not gonna trust you. And I don't even know if I'm in the place where people are like, your brows still suck. But if you can trust me, then I recommend the brow pomade. If you can't, go watch Lizzie's video. I'll link it below because she shows it really well, and it totally, I'm like sold on it when she's wearing it. Okay, my flop this week is small. It's like a thing, but it kind of goes around the next products that I've been loving to take care of it. When I went to LA, I think it was a combination of, we went to the Murad spas and I got my very first facial, and they did a peel, and obviously when you're doing a peel, it's to like rid stuff from your skin and really help your skin, but it has to go through that like healing process. It wasn't that strong of a peel, but in combination with traveling, the facial, and really dry weather in Pasadena, my skin was like the driest it's ever been in my life. I had like peeling face, and like all my makeup looked, you could see like patches of peeling under my makeup. So when I got home, I just went bonkers with trying to rehydrate my face, exfoliate my face, and just really get it back. It's finally coming around, and the peel worked. It's magic, and you know, made my skin feel so much fresher. Anyways, the point is, my skin has been so incredibly dry, and just to be able to put makeup on, I've kind of had to do this triple threat. So these are all three products I've talked about before, so I'm kind of just going to mention them really quick. This is the Elizabeth Arden Hydrating Mask. I found this at TJ Maxx for like $5 or $4.99. Smells really, really nice, and it's a great hydrating mask. A lot of masks I know are for, you know, taking stuff out of your pores or clearing up acne or, you know, making your pores shrink. This is specifically to add hydration back into your face, which I really needed. Another thing is I had to pull out my trusty Laura Mercier face polish. This is by far the best exfoliator that I have ever tried. It's such a fine, very fine consistency, and it really does like polish your face because it just buffs away all that dead skin. So I love this Flawless Skin face polish. You can find this at Sephora online, so I highly, highly recommend it, and it smells as well. It has a very nice fresh scent, so I love that. And then the third thing that I was doing just to really hydrate my face is I pulled out my Murad Hydrodynamic Ultra Moisture Cream. This stuff is like where it's at if your face is dry. It's a really thick, heavy cream. It doesn't have very much of a scent at all, but it is a wonderful hydrating cream, especially for aging skin or more mature skin, or if you have really, really dry skin. Like, this stuff is where it's at. It's expensive, but it's one of those products that's totally worth it because it just sinks into your skin and really hydrates it. When I wake up in the morning, my skin still feels hydrated. This was definitely a necessity to my skin, and I actually forgot a night cream when I was traveling. So when I got home, I was like, like, I don't know, I was like bathing in the stuff because my face was so dry already. I had already forgot a night cream. So anyways, highly recommend this. That trio has definitely gotten my skin back to semi-normal. So I hope you guys had a great week. Definitely leave below your favorites, and I hope you guys are enjoying the NYX videos because I do have a lot. If you guys saw, I got a huge swag bag from NYX. So there are a lot of products that I'm going to be reviewing. I think I'm going to do, when I do the video, just showing you guys what I got, I'm going to show like categories so that you know what is out there from NYX, and then you can leave comments below if you are interested in any other additional reviews than what I was already planning on. Thank you guys so much for all the people that are telling me where to find Suave Strawberry. I haven't had a chance to go look for it yet, but I'm going because I really need myself some Suave Strawberry. And I'm glad you guys all felt my pain when I was like, don't try and take away Suave Strawberry, people. Alright, well, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Mwah. Oh my gosh. Oh, sweet Moses. Did I have a booger like hanging out of my nose this whole video? Oh no. Oh no. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Y'all, did I have a booger hanging out of my nose? Ugh. If I had a booger hanging out of my nose, I'm gonna have to edit this part back in and say, I'm sorry that I had a booger hanging out of my nose the entire video. I'm not gonna refilm it because I don't feel like it. So hopefully, if you guys saw a dangly booger, I apologize. That's so sick, but you know, happens.